All Israel was registered in the genealogies that are written in the book of the kings of Israel. But Judah was exiled to Babylon because of their unfaithfulness. The first to live in their own towns, on their own property again, were Israelites, priests, Levites, and temple servants. These people from the descendants of Judah, Benjamin, Ephraim, and Manasseh settled in Jerusalem. Uthai, son of Ammihud, son of Imri, son of Bani, a descendant of Perez, son of Judah. From the Shilonites, Asaiah the firstborn and his sons, and from the sons of Zerah, Joel and 690 of their relatives. The Benjaminites, Sallu, son of Meshullam, son of Hoduviah, son of Hasnua, Ibniah, son of Jeroham, Elah, son of Uzi, son of Mikri, Meshullam, son of Shephatiah, son of Reuel, son of Ibnijah, and 956 of their relatives according to their genealogical records. All these men were heads of their ancestral houses. The priests, Jediah, Jehorib, Jachin, Azariah, son of Hilkiah, son of Meshullam, son of Zadok, son of Meraioth, son of Ahitub, the chief official of God's temple. Adaiah, son of Jeroham, son of Pashur, son of Malchijah, Masai, son of Adil, son of Jazerah, son of Meshullam, son of Meshulemith, son of Immer, and 1,760 of their relatives, the heads of households. They were capable men employed in the ministry of God's temple. The Levites, Shemaiah, son of Hashab, son of Azrikam, son of Hashabiah, of the Merarites, Bakar, Horesh, Galal, and Mattaniah, son of Micah, son of Zikri, son of Asaph. Obadiah, son of Shemaiah, son of Galal, son of Jeduthun, and Berechiah, son of Asa, son of Elkanah, who lived in the villages of Netophathites. The gatekeepers, Shalom, Akub, Talmon, Ahiman, and their relatives. Shalom was their chief. He was previously stationed at the king's gate on the east side. These were the gatekeepers from the camp of the Levites. Shalom, son of Kor, son of Abiashaph, son of Korah, and his relatives from his ancestral household, the Korahites, were assigned to guard the thresholds of the tent. Their ancestors have been assigned to the Lord's camp as guardians of the entrance. In earlier times, Phinehas, son of Eleazar, had been their leader, and the Lord was with him. Zechariah, son of Meshelemiah, was the gatekeeper at the entrance of the tent of meeting. The total number of those chosen to be gatekeepers at the thresholds was 212. They were registered by genealogy in their villages. David and Samuel the seer had appointed them to their trusted positions. So they and their sons, which were assigned to the gates of the Lord's temple, which had been the tent temple, the gatekeepers were on the four sides, east, west, north, and south. Their relatives came from their villages at fixed times to be with them 7 days. But the four chief gatekeepers, who were Levites, were entrusted with the rooms and the treasuries of God's temple. They spent the night in the vicinity of God's temple, because they had guard duty and were in charge of opening it every morning. Some of them were in charge of the utensils used in worship. They would count them when they brought them in and when they took them out. Others were put in charge of the furnishings and all the utensils of the sanctuary, as well as the fine flour, wine, oil, incense, and spices. Some of the priests' sons mixed the spices. A Levite called Mattithiah, the firstborn of Shalom the Korite, was entrusted with baking the bread. Some of the Kohathites' relatives were responsible for preparing the rows of bread of the presence every Sabbath. The singers, the heads of the Levite families, stayed in the temple chambers and were exempt from other tasks because they were on duty day and night. These were the heads of the Levite families: chiefs according to their genealogies, and lived in Jerusalem. Jael, fathered Gibeon and lived in Gibeon. His wife's name was Maacah. Abdon was his firstborn son, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Mikloth. Mikloth fathered Shimeam. These also lived opposite their relatives in Jerusalem with their other relatives. Ner fathered Kish, Kish fathered Saul, and Saul fathered Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. Jonathan's son Meribel, and Meribel fathered Micah. Micah's sons, Pithon, Melech, Tathriah, and Ahaz. Ahaz fathered Jerah. Jerah fathered Azmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri fathered Moza. Moza fathered Biniah. His son was Raphiah, his son Elisah, and his son Azael. Azael had 6 sons, and these were their names: Azrikam, Bacharah, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were Azael's sons.